What up, you guys? Welcome to the channel where we make StarCraft into one of the most epic ways to play, win, and get reactions from people. Going on, you guys? Hope you guys are well. Alright, so today we're going to be doing some infesting of Terran command centers, and like this one right here at 3 o'clock, and also this one over here at 7 o'clock. And once we do that, we're going to steal them. We're going to land them over at my allies base over at 5 o'clock here, and we're going to build a ton of infested marines. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick them up and then we're going to drop them back into the Terran bases that we stole them from, and we're going to try to kill a ton of stuff here. So it's going to be a pretty good time. So hopefully you guys stick around and get a chance to watch this this troll play here. So alright guys, so I'm playing as Olchivo. I'm over at 1 o'clock. I'm playing as Zerg. Again, I'm not him, so I'll put up a pop-up note for you guys, for those of you guys that are new to the channel. On my team, I've got a pub at 12 o'clock here. He is Ivory. He's Terran. I'm playing with a buddy, a Shogun. He's over at 5 o'clock. He's Protoss. On the away team, we've got one Terran right here. We got the second Terran as well, and then we got Protoss over here as well too. I'd say overall game level is probably just above average. Like, these guys weren't that great or anything, and so, but at the very least, like, you know, they were still able to keep up and give us a good time, and make just the fact of doing a troll play pretty challenging, especially using infested marines. Now, if you guys don't know what infested marines are, like, these are pretty much units where if you steal the command center, they're almost like zombies, except they have, like, I think it's like 1,000 damage, so they're almost like a really big suicide bomber that will, like, you know, kill a ton of units and do a ton of damage on buildings. So not a lot of people use it, and I think it's because it's very hard to steal a command center, and people just don't have time to make that. And so very people use it. I don't even use it myself, and so I found that this game was actually, it was pretty hard to use it because I didn't realize that they actually do splash damage on their own units. And so one of the ones that I tried to attempt to do, it actually blew up, I think, like 4 other infested marines, and I was kind of bummed out because I'm like, damn, it took so long to actually make those. And so yeah, like that I didn't expect, but yeah, it was pretty fun to use overall. All right guys, so I've got 3 Zergling eggs. I've got 6 Zerglings coming out. So I opened up with a 9 pool, and I got 3 drones on the gas here. So I'm gonna wait until I get like 200 gas. I'll upgrade the speed, then I'm gonna use the other 100 for the lair. And then I'm not expecting these guys to be that great or anything, so I'm not too concerned about like pressuring or you know, them trying to pressure me. And as well too, they've got 2 Terrans on the team, and so I'm not expecting, like, you know, too much here. Like, these guys aren't that great, and so so yeah, I think I'm pretty confident to be able to go and expand, and probably even double expand, and just kind of, you know, get the ball rolling here, so we can get the economy up pretty quick, and do some fun troll plays for you guys here. So I'm just gonna go scout and see if there's anything going on here, but you know, typically Terran's probably gonna open up with 2 barracks, and they're going to be getting an academy and gas, and then they'll probably get marines and medics. So again, I don't expect them to be that good. That's why I didn't bother making any more Zerglings, and I went for a fast expansion right away, as you can see back home. And then I'm probably going to get another drone, and I'm going to send it all the way to 11 o'clock here, and probably just expand a second expansion as well too. I'm just going to keep the Zerglings around middle and just kind of see what's going on here. I didn't know if Protoss was that good or not, but I think this game he actually gave our Terran a hard time, so I was kind of surprised. And then this Terran down here, I didn't think he was going to be that good, but he was actually not bad. I think he kind of, again, pressured middle and kind of pressured our Terran and also my ally as well too. But then again, like, you know, my ally here, he knows to kind of hold back a little bit and not do too much pressuring, because I think, you know, again, for those of you that are new to the channel, like, you know, doing troll plays and whatnot is really hard. It's not as easy as you guys think, where you just play and you just do the troll play and then, you know, it just happens. It doesn't, because to do troll plays you have to have a lot of money. You have to you know, make the enemy not think that you're trolling, because if they sense that you're trolling, they're gonna leave. And so you know, there's a lot of things that goes behind the scenes in terms of just kind of motivating them, tricking them into thinking that they're winning, and then making them think you're noob and whatnot. So all right, so back over at 9, we're just gonna do some harassments, and we're gonna, you know, just try to ease the the unit count on the map here, so that it's not going to be too crazy once these Terrans come out with like vultures and marines and medics. And so we're just going to do a bit of harassments here. Now back at 11 I did get that expansion because I felt that it'd be safe to get one there, because there's a Terran over here at 12, so he'll probably block that off and give me some coverage, and so it's probably a pretty safe place to be. So I did make some sunkens here back at home at the natural, and I'm just going to get some sunkens because the timing for marines and medics is actually probably around now, but I'm not expecting him to counter me, because he's probably, we did see that he was sending his marines over to 9 o'clock, and so not expecting him to do anything much right now, but I'll eventually probably get like another 2 sunkens just to cover myself for a little bit. Now I did get the lair as well too, and so we'll upgrade the lair, and we'll get expire, and we'll get some mutas going pretty soon. So alright, so I got the mutalist. I got about, I think just under 12, got about 10, and we'll probably make around like, I think like 24, and we'll get like 2 queens just in case if one dies as backup, and I think that should be enough. We'll be able to bring those and do our first infested Terran command center here for you guys. So so we'll wait for a couple more and then we'll get going. So I think we've got over 12 now. I think we got about 14, so almost there. Now back at 11 o'clock I did build a spire there. I did also build a queen's nest. They're not expecting a base to be here, so they don't see, in case if they do scan my base at 1 o'clock, which is my main base, they don't see that, you know, there's anything going on, so they're probably wondering like what's this guy doing, or he's probably noob. So that's why I built my spire and my queen's nest over here. So just kind of a tip in case if you guys do play Zerg, and again if you guys aren't acquainted to, you know, playing Zerg and just kind of knowing timings and things like that. So all right, so we got the queens, we got 2 queens, we got again still just over 12 mutalists. I don't think we have quite 24 yet. I did get the hive as well too, so we are building a hive now. What I like to do when I'm doing troll plays, guys, is just to have a safeguard in case if trolls fail and, you know, my allies die and whatnot, and this is because of experience. So I've actually done troll plays in the past where I ended up losing, and it's not that great to lose when you're doing a troll play because you probably didn't get to do what you wanted. I'm okay with losing if I actually got to do what I did, but a lot of times when you do lose, it's probably because your allies aren't doing much, you're not doing much, or your trolls kind of failed. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some evolution chambers. I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get a ton of hatcheries as well, and I'm probably going to get zerglings, ultralists, and probably a hydralisk den just in case if I need to switch things up. So that's kind of what I like to do just to be safe a little bit. So alright guys, so I think we have 24 mutalisks. And I think we'll probably go to 3 o'clock first and just do a harassment there with him. So alright guys, so let's get this going. So I'll send the mutalist in first. I've got the 2 queens behind, and they're going to trail behind. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to target the command center first, and we'll kill it to about 50%, or maybe even about like 60%, and then we'll send the queens in, and they'll do the rest. So the great thing about using queens to infest Terran command centers is that you don't actually have to kill the entire command center, but you do have to make sure that you're able to get the command center to be at 60%, because a lot of times some Terran players will actually fix it, and then it makes it much more difficult. So just like that, looks like he tried to fix it, but it was too late. So I'm gonna pick it up and we're gonna run it. So he's trying to kill it now because he doesn't want me to have it. So I'm gonna send my mutalist back. I want to kill those tanks there for my Protoss at 5 o'clock. So I'm just gonna go kill those tanks, and then I'm gonna go back, kill the Terran Marines, and then we'll run that command center like that. Oh my god, that looks so funny. It's like burning, and there's nothing he can do. He's just kind of watching his command center float away. So so yeah, we'll land that over here somewhere, and then we'll start cooking some infested marines for you guys. So that was our first Terran command center that we stole. And then on the map here, it looks like they've taken middle, and they're probably doing some harassments. I just want to kind of ease things off from my ally just a little bit, because I know he's kind of holding back as well too. He doesn't want to kill them, because if we attack too much, they can end up leaving. This Terran here is, again, he's having a hard time because there's a Protoss that's kind of sending units and pressuring him a little bit as well too. So, and then looks like this Terran over here is he's taking middle. So back at 6 o'clock, guys, I found another Terran command center, and so I killed that. I stole it, and we're gonna lift it as well too as our second command center, infested command center, and we're gonna drop it here as well too. So this will be great because we have 2 command centers now to build infested marines. So all the more better. So all right, so we got the first infested marine cooking already, and we'll get some more as well too. Back at 11 o'clock, I'm getting more hatcheries just in case if I do need to switch things up, or if our Terran dies, then I'll actually have to play serious, and then we'll have to again just ease off the units for my ally, because I don't want him to have to play like a 3 versus 1 just in case. So I think this Terran over here, he's probably like scared right now. He's like he's probably worried about another attempt at stealing his second command center, and so he's probably just trying to defense up there. So again, I don't want to do too much, because if I kill too much, they're gonna end up leaving. So I do want to give them a fighting chance here. So yeah, so we just kind of cleared middle a little bit here, and they're probably thinking that we're a little bit weak because the Terran is kind of weak, and so that's why they're probably sticking around. Because I mean, if somebody stole my command center, I'd probably leave. But yeah, these guys are still hanging around, so thank God. All right, guys, so I'm gonna speed things up a little bit as well too. Back at home at 11 o'clock, and also at home, I started making some Scourges. And we're just going to kind of fortify our base a little bit here, because they're probably contemplating on doing drops or doing some recalls and things like that. So I just don't want to have to deal with a headache. So I'll just make some Scourges and just leave them there like that. And then also make another set of Scourges over at home. And we'll just fortify our base a little bit here while we go and do some drops over at 5 o'clock. We'll probably do drops on probably red first, I'm thinking. Or actually maybe Protoss, because it'll be more fun to see Protoss units blowing up by infested marines. So my ally yelled for help. He's actually just joking. He doesn't need help. He's just saying that to all so that it makes them think that we're noobs. So it's kind of a technique that we do when we're playing, when we're doing trolls with any kind of player. Like we'll yell out help, and making them think that we're noob, or that that they have a fighting chance. And so yeah, that's what my ally's doing there. So. Alright, so I'm going to send some overlords down. I did get the drop researched, and I also got the upgrade for speed as well too. And so we should be ready to get going here soon. So we're going to do another infested command center over at 7 o'clock, and we're going to steal that one. Hopefully we have a third command center so that we can build more infested marines, because it is taking pretty long. I didn't anticipate infested marines to take so long to build, but they are. And so hopefully if we can steal another one, then we can build much quicker. So we didn't get to steal, we did steal reds over at 6 o'clock, but let's see if we can steal this one as well too. So it's so funny to just kind of watch all the SCVs having to run away because they can't use that command center anymore. And so he doesn't have any units anymore at home, because all of his units are kind of hovering around here. And so yeah, so I'm just going to pick up that command center that I stole, and then we're just going to lift it out just like that. Man, it looks so funny, just stealing people's stuff. Alright, and so in these two overlords, I actually have a set of infested marines. And so we're going to do our first drop over at 9 o'clock here. So I've got the drops with the infested marines. So just going to send those mutalisks in for cover. And then we're going to go around, just hover around here. We're going to go from the bottom, and we're going to do our first drop. And I see that this Terran's sending some overlords, which is kind of annoying. And he's kind of ruining my troll play here. But let's see if we can still do it. Alright, doing a drop. I'm going to send that in, blow that up. Blow this up. Blow that up. Send another one. Oh man. So close, guys. So close. Oh man, I think we almost killed that the Nexus there. And we also took out, I think, about like 7 probes. So he's probably like, what the fuck is this? He's probably never seen that before. So he's probably like, what kind of unit is that? I'm sure there's actually people online that have never seen infested marines before. And so they're probably like wondering what the fuck that is. So it's just so funny. So we're going to do a drop over at 3 o'clock. Blew up a tank, blew up SCVs. Gonna blow up these. Oh man, it's so hard to control them because they're running all over the place. I blew up so many SCVs. I blew up like majority of the command center, and this guy lost almost all of his SCVs there. It's just so funny just to watch that. Oh my gosh. And so yeah, we got our first victim that actually almost lost everything. So that was pretty funny. And we're just gonna run away just like that. So Alright, and over at 5 o'clock, looks like they're doing some pressuring to my ally here, but I'm not too worried. He's got tons of stuff, so. And we also did take out the other 2 tanks here that were here, and so he should be okay. Alright, let's steal this other command center over at 3 o'clock's natural. And we'll lift that up as well too. And now it looks like he's got no more command centers because I killed the other one, and now I'm stealing this one. And now he's irradiating me because he's so probably pissed off and frustrated. Alright, so we're just gonna steal it and just run away, just like that. Man, I feel like I'm just like robbing this guy of all of his stuff. It looks so funny. And this Terran is sending some Valkyries to help him because he's probably wondering like. He's probably like, man, there's so many mutalisks and so many freaking air units. I gotta get rid of them. Alright guys, let's do 9 o'clock again. Let's do our second attempt here, and we're gonna try to finish off that Nexus because I'm anticipating that it's almost done being killed. So let's get rid of that there. Oh man, he's got so many cannons. And he's got Archons as well too. And this is where I kind of messed up because you see that? I dropped all of the Infested Marines, and then I sent one in, and it actually splash damaged and killed all of them. So then I realized, so then I dropped one by one, and then that's when we finished the Nexus there. So he's probably like, what the fuck, man? These things are crazy. He's probably never seen that before. Alright guys, let's go back to 7 o'clock. We're going to finish off his base here and kill all of his SCVs and also kill off his command center as well too. So I think we finished off 3. He rebuilt another one. That's so funny. He built 2 actually because he learned this time in case if he loses one. That looks hilarious. And then Protoss also lost his Nexus as well too. So let's go after his expansion first. We'll do some drops there, and then we'll run over to his home, and then we'll do the same thing as well too. So I'm going to use one Overlord first because I don't want to lose the other Overlord that has the 7 Infested Marines. So alright, let's send in, oh, looks like they don't have much here, so we'll send in 1. Oh wow, look at that, it blows up so much. And it looks like he just left because he's like, I don't want to assist. He doesn't want to see it. He's just like, man, it's so heartbreaking to watch this. Man, it kills so much. That's crazy. Oh man, this is pretty fun, guys. I really enjoyed this one. I'm probably gonna do more of these, and it just looks so funny. I'm probably gonna get better at doing this, and we're gonna get some better reactions and some better plays on this one. So, but I think for the first one, it's not bad. So hopefully you guys got to enjoy that. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you're new to the channel, come check out some other stuff that we got. We got like so many different series, nuke series. Mind control series, scout series, so many different ones. Check it out, and drop some thoughts, drop some comments if you're new, if you're not new, as always, and whatnot. And as well too, if you guys can support me in terms of just subscribing, that would be great, so that we can continue to do these troll plays for you guys and whatnot. And for those of you guys that have been around with the channel, thanks so much for your support. I love your ideas and thoughts and whatnot. So, all right, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.